We all want to achieve great results, right? But why is that only few people achieve great results and some of us may not achieve that? Any of you who can quickly say why some people achieve great results and why some people don't achieve what they really desire? Consistency, okay? Stop, stop, stop. You're going too ahead, okay? So I'll cut down. Persistence, okay? Discipline, good. Taking action, good, 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 good. Oh. Thank you, thank you. So, state of being. See, we all are always the result of the past. How many of you agree? Now, let me give you an example. How many of you are working here? Raise your hands. Do you take the same route to office every day? Right? Do you get up on the same bed every day? Of course, you have to. Or else it's a challenge. Okay? So, we dress almost similar every day. How many of you feel I'm slightly different today? I'm slightly different, right? This is a bit uncomfortable, by the way. Okay. So, in fact, like while I was wearing the shoe, it was like bothering me a bit, but still I said, okay, let me do it. Right? So, state of being. Anything that we achieve is a result of how we have been conditioned in the past. It's our experiences, it's our beliefs, it's our environment and everything. Right? Now, if we don't change, certainly we can't change the past. If we don't change our present, certainly our future will also not change. So how can we do that? It's not about doing, it's about being. See, every one of us here do things to achieve the results, right? Agree? We all create content, we all write the dreams, we all aim for higher results. We do everything that is required. But still it might not be happening. The reason for it is, we might not be in that being state. Now, what do I mean by in the state of being? Here is something. Whenever we want to achieve something, if our mind and body are in sync, right? As in our feelings and emotions, when they are well connected, that's when we get the results. So, let me give you an example. How many of you can buy a 10 rupees dairy milk chocolate here? Okay. How many of you can buy a bicycle worth 3,000 rupees in this 1 month, okay? How many of you can buy a 10 lakh rupees car in this next 30 days? Okay. How many of you can buy a car worth 1 crore in next 30 days? Right? He's raising the hand. Right? The beauty is, he's fooling his subconscious mind. Okay. The good thing is he does not understand English. See, that's the beauty of the things, right? Now, if you observe, the moment I said, can you buy a 10 rupees chocolate? Yes, your conscious mind said, yes, you can do that. How did it say? Past experience. When we say, can you buy a bicycle? Past experience. Of course, everyone would be having a bicycle or a motorcycle, something, right? The moment we slightly raise the bar to a car, then the mind starts thinking, "Arey, hoga hai nahi?" Right? The moment you said, buy a 1 crore car, it says, pagal hai kya? Bank balance check kiya hai? Right? See, what your conscious mind is doing is, it is putting a barrier over there that you can't achieve that. Now, if your conscious mind is stopping there itself, certainly you will not feel it. When you don't feel it, there is no emotions. When there is no emotions and when there is no feelings, will the results happen? No. Right? So how can we make it happen? So both should be in coherent to achieve the results. Okay? Change how we think and feel to achieve quantum results. Don't think about how. So the moment we think about how, it is not going to happen. See, we all talk about visualization, we all talk about affirmations, right? How many of you are doing that? Right? I know some of them who are manifesting greatly in our community here, and there are many of them who are putting a lot of efforts, but yet they are not able to see the results. Because it again depends upon the first one, feeling and emotions. Okay, so I'll give a very simple example right now. I want every one of you to close your eyes. Okay, close your eyes and just listen to me. Right now you are in Rajasthan. You're just seeing the desert around. It's very hot and sunny day. You're sweating like anything, stinking. You want to go to a different destination, but there are no vehicles around. Suddenly from somewhere, you see that there is a government bus that is coming, which is already packed. Yet you don't have an option. You board the bus, there are people pushing you around, but still somehow you are trying to manage. And you're waiting for the time when you're going to get down. The journey is going on and on and on. You're just sweating, right? Now there comes a point, suddenly the bus stops for a small break. As soon as you're getting down from the bus, there is this guy who's having a lot of fresh lemons. He's just cutting into 2 pieces, pouring salt on it, and giving to everyone who are coming there. You take a piece of it, and you just squeeze the juice in your mouth. Just gently open your eyes. How many of your mouth was watering? Now this is being, right? Were you physically in Rajasthan now? Were you actually in the bus? No. But how did your mind and body both feel it? Right? Right? So whenever we can feel, and the emotions also flow in that way, that's when we can manifest. Now I'll tell you how we can achieve that as well. How many of you are ready to learn how we can achieve that? Yes? Fantastic. So create a scene of you being there. As in, you should already feel that you should have achieved that. I'll tell you a very interesting thing. How many of you saw my poster outside? The big guy standing like this. Right? Yeah, bigger than me, by the way. So, create a scene, and creating a scene means like you visualizing or you creating a picture of it so that it is going to go in your mind. Then you got to feel it. The acceptance that it is already done. So that means your mind and body both should feel that it is already done. Only if it feels it's already done, you're going to accomplish it. Okay. Now how that can happen? See, this is current me, as in 5 years back. Okay. Now, I wanted to be a person who is going to be on the stage, inspiring thousands of people. What I did, I created my other you. Who is the other you? The Bond. Yes? Now, the beauty about other you is, I had one of the best photographer, and I asked him to click the way I wanted the pictures. I'm sure every one of you seen this picture so many times, and I really love that. Okay. Self-love. So, now what did happen when I started getting ready for the photo shoot? I was already feeling that I had achieved that. Here is something. Let me give a simple example so that you can understand. Every one of you who planned to come to this event, you all thought about the dress that you are going to wear, right? You all thought about the flight you are going to take. You all thought about the way of transport from the airport or railway station, everything. Now, is it not the same thing that happened here? There are rest 99% of them who did not think and feel. Where are they? Maybe sleeping or doing something else, right? So whatever it could be, right? So, because This would be the small example, but you thought about it, you felt about it, and you already visualized the way you are dressing. हिंदी में अब करेंगे बात. हाँ. Okay. So that's how it is. Now, once you start doing this, you will accomplish it. What next? What next? Upgrade your other you. Right? See, always you need to see that whatever you want in your life, you are seeing in the other person. जो भी आपको चाहिए पहले सपने देख लो, फील कर लो, हो जाएगा. Right? Now we'll do a very small activity, okay, of fooling the mind. Fooling the mind. Okay? How many of you are ready to fool your mind? Okay, great. I want you to close your eyes. See, because if you directly say to manifest, okay, this is how I am going to be, then again your mind will say, Arey, this is something that is not going to happen. Right? So let's do this now. Close your eyes and imagine you are next to a beach. You're just chilling. And as you're looking towards the beach, you suddenly see there is a very smart, handsome lady or a gentleman coming from the other side. As the person comes closer and closer, you see that, okay, this person just looks like me. एक double acting movie चल रहा है. So that's how you feel. And as the person is approaching more closer and closer, you feel that it's actually the other person who is you only, who looks exactly like you, but in a lot more different state. Be it with respect to dressing, the way he is walking or she is walking, the way they are carrying their body language, everything. And you're just mesmerized and you feel that that's how I got to be. Now, as you keep on watching that, put everything that you dream about yourself in that person. Start adding everything. It could be the house, it could be the accessories that you are going to wear, right? It could be the dressing style, everything. Start visualizing in the other person, the other you. When you start visualizing and you slowly see that the person is coming closer, 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 and he or she is just getting merged in you. He or she is just getting merged in you. He or she is just getting merged in you. Just feel it. Feel it. Observe the energy. Think about your body language now. Just gently open your eyes. See, this is one of the very powerful way on how you can manifest what you want. Now, what you're actually trying to do is, you're not telling to your conscious mind that you are expecting everything for yourself, but you are expecting for the other you, but other you is you, right? So that's how you can start implementing. Now start doing this practice every single day. You will certainly start seeing magic happen. Again, how many of you were part of 10x money manifestation? Okay, fantastic. Now, if you observe, while we are doing the activity, right at the corner here, I had put DH retreat. This was done, I think, early last year or something, right? Now, what is the reality? I'm right here. Of course, it delayed by a couple of months, but it happened, right? See why? Because every single day morning, I was seeing it, I was feeling it, I was seeing it, I was feeling it. Okay, so that's the power of it. Now let me tell you one more powerful thing. Can I quickly have the count of people in this room? 1, 2, 3. 25, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 47, 48, 49. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Kaustu, can you please get my mobile?
We have more than 70 people in DH Retreat 2024 physical event. The room is just looking full with everyone dressed at their best with a great smile.
Is it not what I felt, thought, everything? Let me tell you something. Till 3 days back, we had only 50 people in the group. How much you, everyone who were part of the group, right? In the last moment, things started happening. Why I'm saying that is because you should not worry about how. Your thing is only to ask what you want. Things will happen, right? So, again, with my other friend, we had a session, and there are a lot of members from, how many of you here from Sandeep Bhai's team, right? Magic. It happens. It just happens. So always write whatever you want in life. Start feeling it. Don't think how. Leave the how to everywhere, right? In fact, there are many of them who decided in the last moment yesterday. How many of you decided yesterday to come here? 1, 2, 3, right? 4, right? See, that's the beauty of it. Okay? So always, again, all we need to do is remove the old impressions and create new impressions. So once we do that, we'll see the magic. Repeat until you feel it. Now, why did I record this audio? I'll tell you something. Every time when I was saying, it was not feeling. Again, the conscious mind was saying, only 45 I have done so far. Only 50 I have done so far. And I still remember me talking to Nina. I think the first number that we gave for this hotel was 70. Right, Nina? That was the number that we had given. Right? So I was not feeling it. So what I did, I recorded this audio, and I started listening it so many times that I was here on the stage, and if you see the video that I had sent, it was the same cluster style that was sent. It was the same cluster style. If you observe the DH retreat video, it was the same cluster style. So again, you recreate what you already believed in your mind and already you felt you had achieved it. Okay? So that's the beauty of it. Repeat until you feel it. Act as though you have achieved it. Mil gaya sab kuch. Right? So once you are in that frame, certainly everything will be achieved. So that's state of being. And again, how many feel that you still can't believe it, that it is possible with me? It's okay, you can raise your hand. There are some things even I feel that, okay, I can't achieve it. Right? So what to do in that case? अरे यार दुनिया में ऐसे लोग हैं जिनका 2 billion का घर है, right? So start thinking about those people who have achieved massive. It could be, see, I'm not talking only with respect to the financials. Okay. So it is not only about the earning, right? It could be about the kind of impact that you want to create in life. It could be the amount of people that whom you want to reach, where you want to share your knowledge. So any field that you want to connect, you want to talk about wealth, identify some people who are in that state. You want to think about creating an impact, maybe like Mother Teresa or somebody, right? Think about those kind of people. Identify and have the role models in your particular area and start thinking, if they can do it, certainly we can do it. Now what do you do? Why we should be rich? How many of you want to know why we should be rich? ताकि थोड़ा पैसा ज़्यादा खर्चा कर सके, right? When we spend more, we are actually helping someone else. Do you all agree? Initially, when I was broke, मतलब अभी मतलब एकदम फाड़ू है, ठीक है? तो initially when I was broke, I was very hesitant to give money for any of the services that I used to get paid, that I used to get, right? But the beauty is, the more you give, the more you receive. Remember, the more we give, the more we receive. Upgraded version. The more you give with happiness, the more you receive. The more you give with happiness. Happiness is the key here. Okay. So whenever you're giving money or anything to someone, you got to really feel that. Once you feel, yes, certainly it will happen. And again, You manifest based on the needs. Why did DH retreat take so long to be hosted? Because look, we have been discussing about this from 3 years. I'll tell you what was the friction that I had in my mind. How's the setup? Fabulous. Okay. I'll ask my dad. Appa, ನಮ್ಮ ಮದುವೆಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ? ಹಾಂ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಕ್ಷ? ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬರೀ 80,000. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ, ಗೋಲ್ಡ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿ ಒಂದು 2-3 ಲಕ್ಷ. I think for my entire marriage we would have spent about 2 to 3 lakhs. Okay. Now every time when I thought about this DH retreat event, for all of the coaches who are here, you might be having an idea. Nina, if she is here, I think she is outside. This event costs roughly about 10 to 12 lakhs to host it. 10 to 12 lakhs. There was always a friction. Why should I make 6 to 7 lakhs in losses? Anyway, I'm doing Zoom session. Anyway, everything is running, right? Now that friction was always there in the mind. Now 6 to 7 lakhs is not a small amount, right? So only this year I said, let's do something different. Let's think in a positive way. Then Goddess Lakshmi said, okay, you are anyway going to do it. I'll give you the money. Now there is 7 lakhs fund that is there in one of the account, which is taking care of this, right? So until unless you are strong on your needs, you will not get it. Identify the needs. Let it be so freaking strong that you don't have to worry about how. It will certainly happen and you will get the money. What is more important? More important is the need. Don't think about your past and then decide on the need. Think about the way you want to lead or inspire and then put the needs. Right? Once we start doing this, that's when suddenly everything will happen.